Peace, love, health, and wealth. Vibe tribe, like to subscribe, help your boy break away from that 9 to 5. My name is not important, but what is the fact that I'm here on behalf of Sacred Self Healing Center, where the heart is the center for healing. Understand that when you come here, this is spa day for the soul, chicken noodle soup for the spirit, and Manny and Petty day for the ego. Understand that this is a hard hat area and self development is the construction site. So, with that being said, if you would like to inquire about any of my services, you may do so by checking out the description box. While you in the description box, you may also see information on how to support the channel, what your donation gets you. If you don't have an account, then you can always create an account with one of my links. But yeah, that's what we got going. So we're going to get started. Welcome in, Rana. We're going to get started with today's collective reading for February 12th, 2026. Okay, so we're doing the collective reading for February 12th, 2026. So hopefully everybody's 211 was good, right? I know some people is already in the 12th on the 12th, getting ready to go to the 13th day of February. And it's all good, it's all well. So let's go ahead and get started with the current energy, and then we're going to switch out to best course of action. But before we do so, I want to take the time and introduce my daughter. Her name is Phyllis Johnson. So everybody say hello to Phyllis. She is heart-shaped philodendron, and she is very beautiful, and she's doing very, very good. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what we got going on for the daily collective reading. All right, let's see what we got going on for the daily collective reading. All right, so the current energy for 2026 is going to be the Six of Cups, okay? So the Six of Cups speaks of harmony in the heart space. Affectionately known as the nostalgia card, the Six of Cups brings a strong sense of warmth and familiarity to a situation and circumstance. Um, some of us may be feeling tired, worn out, emotionally, and it could be having an effect on us physically. And in this case, the Six of Cups reminds us that um love isn't, or the peace that we seek rather, isn't never really too far away. Actually, the love we seek sometimes we, or the peace that we seek sometimes can come from within. All right. Double tap that screen, y'all. Come on in. We just getting started with the daily collective reading. And then I will get to the individual readings in a second. So, again, the Six of Cups brings harmony, balance. Um, Give me 1 second. Let me make sure the chat pulled up and everything. Okay. Um, Hidden in that Six of Cups energy, is usefulness and growth. And the reason why that growth is important is because remember the six is double three, right? Just like how you have two is balance and then you double that to create stability. Well, when you got the number three in tarot, that brings growth and expansion. And when you double it to the six, that brings harmony, right? A little bit more of that balanced action, but it brings Very, very good energy. Welcome in, y'all. Come on in, double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We about to get the best course of action. So the current energy for the daily collective reading for 2/12/2026, right, is going to be the Six of Cups. All right. So we got to be on the lookout for harmony, love, joy, balance. And let's see how this can either be brought into our life or how it will be presented. Uh-oh. Wow, that one just leaped. All right. So it look like we're going to have a one card draw for the best course of action, and it's going to be the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So when you double the number four, which is stability, I want you to think four legs on the table. After you get that stability, you create the environment for growth. You create the environment. That's fine. You can still get a reading. You create the environment for growth. You create the environment for a solid foundation for the future, right? And so what this Eight of Pentacles is telling us is, in short, is that we have to put our head down and work hard for what we want. Uh, Intuitively, what I'm feeling is right now, this might not be a season where we can really be passive. This might not be a season where we can really be kind of hands off with the things that we want to see. Um, what I would recommend is that we actually take all of our free time as much as possible instead of mindless scrolling or, watching, Mission or whatever, watching, Real Housewives or whatever. Oh, we go hard, right? If we go hard with the one in the mirror, you understand what I'm saying? Whenever we talking about the fire of the person or the passion, or whenever we talking about goals, dreams, um, what really separate people is how hard you're willing to work for the things that you say you want, right? If you always give up on easy things when it's too easy, then you will never really, 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 really be able to overcome, right? And that's okay, right? So when we dive deeper into the card of the Eight of Pentacles, the eight is one of my favorite. The eight is one of my favorite numbers because it represents taking action, right? So some of the words associated with this card is apprenticeship, teaching, and mastering skills, right? Now, one thing that you want to pay attention to is that this person in this card um is highly skilled, right? They could probably do this in their sleep, but they take the time to be very meticulous. They take the time to be very meticulous in the work that they're doing. And so, with that being said, I think that's the best course of action. Make sure that we finely tune every single detail, right? Especially when it comes down to setting goals for the future. We got to make sure that every detail is intact because if not, then things can slip through the crack. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave that at that. If don't nobody got any questions, comments, or concerns, then I will leave the floor open if anybody wanted to get a quick reading. I will not be online long. You can donate $1 to skip the line. Yeah. So I know Ranu was here first. Ranu, would you like a reading? All right, y'all. Last call for alcohol. Salam, Salima, what up? Can you hear me? All right, y'all. So we're gonna be shutting him down in 1 minute, y'all. All right. Well, I'm happy to be of service to you all. I would rather be nowhere else, but right here, right now, doing what I do. Right. So if you know what I'm about to say it with me. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back where? Why? Cause I ain't buying it, and you shouldn't need the peace. Bye bye. I love you.